Well, the row between two coalition partners of the ruling MDA, the UDP and the BJP has got bigger, with Chief Minister Conrad Sangma indicating that action may be taken against the BJP MLA and Minister Sanbor Shullai, who had allegedly intervened in an inappropriate manner when Speaker Metbah Lyngdoh was expressing some concerns to NDA presidential candidate Draupadi Murmu. Chief Minister Sangma said that the behaviour of Sanbor Shullai was inappropriate, especially in front of a presidential candidate. Chief Minister Sangma said that he has taken note of the incident and will take appropriate action on it. Chief Minister Sangma, however, dismissed reports of rift within the MDA coalition. Now, before we listen to what Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has said on the entire episode, let's find out what had actually happened on the day Draupadi Murmu held a meeting with MDA coalition partners in Shullai. Well, as per reports, UDP leader and Speaker Metbah Lyngdoh had raised the issue of alleged atrocities against Christians and urged Murmu to ensure that such incidents do not occur. BJP legislator Sanbor Shullai, however, immediately reacted and intervened, stating that no such incidents were taking place. The abrupt intervention was noticed by everyone, and the state BJP has termed it as a slip of tongue. Now let's listen into how Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has reacted to the entire incident.
You as the chairman of the MDA to take action against the cabinet minister Sanbor Shullai for his alleged unruly behavior towards the assembly speaker. What do you have to say on this?
So I had met the honourable speaker this afternoon, and when this incident happened, I was present. The honourable speaker had raised certain concerns which were related to issues concerning many sections of society, and very genuine issues were being raised. And it's appropriate in front of a presidential candidate to raise these issues because she would be at a position in the near future to be able to keep those issues in mind and take appropriate action. So it was very appropriate for the honourable speaker to raise those concerns. But while those concerns were being raised, there was a reaction from one of the MLAs, Mr. Sanbor Shullai from the BJP, and in an occasion or in a meeting like that, where they are garnering support for their candidature and being a BJP candidature or BJP nominated candidature, it would have been appropriate for, or I would say it was not appropriate for the reaction that we saw that day by the Honourable Minister and the Honourable MLA. So it was a very inappropriate behaviour. I have to add to that, that it was not correct, especially in front of the presidential candidate. It did not look nice to do that. So UDP was obviously in its, in support of the president. They had that meeting yesterday. As I said, I had met the Honourable Speaker, and he had also communicated me about the meeting that they had. And so I told him that definitely I've taken note of this. And as and when we move forward, and we will take appropriate action as and when is necessary. So I give him the assurance that I will definitely look into the matter.
So what sort of action are we looking at?
So let's see, we'll wait and see.
So do you think the MDA here made a mistake, and first before issues were being raised in this meeting, a meeting at least of the MDA should have been carried out? What issues to be aired towards the president?
You see, it is not an MDA support, it's a support by every individual party. Every individual party has MLAs, and therefore they were asked and they were called by the BJP separately. I was called there as the NPP president and as the MLA of the NPP. Similarly, the UDP MLAs were called by the president of the BJP, Mr. Mauri, as the UDP. So therefore, each individual party was called, and so therefore the question of re-raising an issue as an MDA was not there, because right now this is an election and each party has the right to raise their concerns. And as I said, there are no problems and issues in raising concerns because this is the highest office in the country, and it is appropriate for us as voters for that particular election to raise our concerns, and that's what the Honourable Speaker as the UDP President had done. and I think of course, the actions were very inappropriate.
Another question is being raised: why did the Chief Minister, the leader of the MDA, not take appropriate action or take notice of the incident immediately then, and why wait for UDP to raise it during the meeting yesterday?
No, in fact, I have raised this issue and concern. I cannot discuss right now on what way it is done, but UDP has done it, and I have also already shared with Honourable Speaker what concerns me there. So that's it, and I think beyond that, I will not be able to share the details with you.
So does this incident indicate that all is not well within the MDA?
I don't think so. One individual has raised a concern, or one individual has stood up when the speaker spoke. It happens. But as I said, the moment and the timing and the presence of the people who were there was inappropriate to have raised it. Otherwise, there have been many incidents where we raise concerns and we argue, we debate, we don't agree on decisions together. That's how coalition works. And since we are in different parties, it's a natural process for a coalition to discuss and to debate and to argue on many things. But we've always come to the conclusion that whatever the debates take place, we will always be together, and that's how it's been.
So a big political story from Meghalaya viewers. The row between two coalition partners of the ruling MDA, the UDP and the BJP, has got bigger, with Chief Minister Conrad Sangma indicating that action may be taken against the BJP MLA and Minister Sanbor Shullai, who had allegedly intervened in an inappropriate manner when Speaker Metbah Lyngdoh was expressing some concerns to NDA presidential candidate Draupadi Murmu.